Hello everyone, welcome to this math video where we will look at some of the properties of a triangle. Okay, so let me zoom into the triangles first. There are many types of triangle, and we could actually classify them according to the number of sides. I mean number of equal sides or the types of angle. So for number of sides, of equal sides, a scalar, 0. Isosceles, 2. Equilateral, 1, 2, 3. Acute angle means that all of the angles are acute or less than 90 degree. If it is an obtuse angle triangle, 1 is obtuse. There means more than 90, less than 180. If it is right angle, so obtuse is 1 is obtuse, acute is all are acute, right angle 1 is 90 degree. Let's move on to the properties of triangle and some of the properties that we may be using to solve problems. Okay, so from here, the angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. So the abbreviation, this is the important thing. Angle sum of triangle. So this means that if given this diagram, my angle A plus angle B plus angle C is 180 degrees. In an exterior angle, which one is my exterior angle? In this case, will be my X. This is my exterior angle. Okay? It's actually equals to the sum of the interior opposite angles. What does this mean? Well, this means that angle X is equals to, in this case, my angle A plus angle B. And the abbreviation, exterior angle of a triangle. Can already. Okay, and this is a quick recap of the abbreviation for all the properties that we have learned so far. Adjacent angles on a straight line. So this one simply means angle X plus angle Y plus angle Z is 180 degree. We also so far have learned alternate angles, and we do need to state parallel lines, meaning alternate angles looks like this. You should see a Z. So angle A is equals to angle B in this case. Because they are alternate angles, AB is parallel to CD. Okay? And of course, vertically opposite angle. Oops, before I forgot, this one also should write down the just to practice lah, huh? After every line that we have that. So in this case, vertical opposite angles, which we have learned previously as well, my P and Q. Angle P equals to angle Q. vertical opposite angles. M is with N. They are equal. Vertical opposite angles. Let's move on to 4 more properties that we can use for this topic. Base angles of isosceles triangles simply mean that this is the base, this is the base of an isosceles triangle, and the base angles is the highlighted one. That means angle, in this case, angle BAC is equals to angle BCA because they are base angles of isosceles triangle. Okay, you have to spell out the whole thing. Okay, no short form for isosceles triangle. So I repeat, you have to spell out the whole words. Alright, let's move on to more properties that we have learned so far. Corresponding angles, again we need to state the parallel lines. So corresponding angle looks like this, zoop, zoop, like an F like that. These two angles are equal. Corresponding angles, comma, parallel line, AB parallel to CD. 2 more. Angles at a point. So meaning angle P plus angle Q. Oh, sorry, I should go in a clockwise direction easier. N plus angle Q plus angle M equals to 360. Because they are angles at a point. And last, we also know about interior. This is angles at a point. Interior angles, again, must state parallel lines. Interior angles is like a C like that. Inside 2 parallel lines. And they actually add up to 180 degrees. Parallel lines. Okay. With that, we have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, please feel free to click on the subscribe button. Mr. Round Tan here. Always happy to share with you how to solve math problems. Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we will discuss and just share with you what are some of the quadrilateral that we are looking at. And so let's zoom in. Quadrilateral, the word quad means 4. Lateral means side. So quadrilateral means any 4-sided figures. And some of the things that you should take note of the terms are what is the meaning of vertices. They're actually the points. So this A, B, C, D, this is what we call vertices. And line segments, line is AC and BD. Join two opposite vertices. This is what we call a diagonal. So this is the diagonal. Okay, so we've got some of the terms right. Let's move on to some special quadrilateral with special names. Some of it you probably have been seeing, and we must state reason when we use the properties of this quadrilateral. So let's take a look at some. Okay, for rectangle, these are some of the things. This is the quite common one. The opposite sides are always equal. So this is the property itself for rectangle. Okay, and for right angles is something that we always use. Diagonals are equal in a rectangle, and the diagonals bisect each other. What this basically means is that the line AM and the line MC, they are equal to each other. The line BM and the line DM, again, they are bisect each other, means they are equal to each other. Okay, let's move on to parallelogram. Again, the properties that we always like to use, I'm going to highlight to you. They are equal. Opposite angles are also equal. What does this mean? This means that this angle and this angle are equal. This angle and this angle are equal. So their opposite angles are equal in a parallelogram. And again, the diagonals do bisect each other. Again, this means that AM, MC equal. Bisect means cut into equal part. Cuts into two equal parts. So this part is also DM, MB, they are also equal to each other. Okay, for square, what are the properties that we always like to use? The four sides are equals. We also like to use the four right angles. The diagonals are equal. The diagonals bisect each other. And the diagonals are perpendicular to each other. And the diagonals bisect the interior angles. So basically, if I go over to the diagram side, AM and MC, same. DM and BM, same. And because they are all equal to each other, so they are all the same. Next thing to take note of is actually they are 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree. So this is only works for square. Okay, I repeat, only for square. And they bisect the interior angles, means that this is going to be 45 degree and 45 degree. Again, this only works for a square. Rhombus. Again, we like to use the equal sides. And because it is a special type of parallelogram, so the opposite angles are the same. Just like in parallelogram on top here, the opposite angles are the same. The diagonals bisect each other as well. And for rhombus, this one holds through 2. This one holds through 2. Okay, so they bisect each other, diagonals bisect each other again. And the diagonals are perpendicular to each other, and the diagonals bisect the interior angles. But just that now, the interior angles is no longer 45 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to just put it on the diagram itself. 90, 90, 90, 90. Okay. DM and BM same. AM and MC same. But AM and BM, they are not the same. Okay. Alright, last two for us to look through. And for trapezium, there's only one pair of parallel lines, sides. So in this case, this and this parallel. Okay. And what is an isosceles trapezium then? Or if it is an isosceles trapezium, then the side AD is equals to BC. If it is an isosceles trapezium. Okay. And therefore, the diagonals are equal to each other. Okay, only for isosceles trapezium. Alright, meaning if I'm going to use the top here, then BD is equals to CAC lah. Okay. And the last thing is for the kite. For the kite, there's two pairs of adjacent equal sides. Oh, this is important. That means AB is equal to BC. AD is equal to CD. And BAD is equals to BCD. Okay. BAD equals to BCD. Okay, this is the properties of a kite. And the diagonal bisects. The diagonal BD bisects diagonal AC. So this means that BD bisects AC. This means that Okay, AM, AC, equal length. And last, their diagonals are 90 degrees to each other. Okay, 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree, and diagonal BD bisects the interior angle only for diagonal BD. So this also means that only diagonal BD bisects the interior angles. That means this angle and this angle same. This angle and this angle same. And that is all the properties that we are required to know and use to solve our problems. We've come to the end of this video. If you like this video, please feel free to click on the subscribe button. Mr. Ryan Tan here. Always happy to share with you how to solve math problems. Hello everyone, welcome to this math problem where we are given a parallelogram and we are also given some angles. Find BCD. Okay, angle BCD is here. BCD, this whole thing. And what do I see? Yep, they are opposite angles of a parallelogram. So BCD is equals to 64 degrees. Opposite angles of parallelogram. Done. Part B, CBM. CBM will be this. And this is quite straightforward. We just need to see this triangle. So my CBM is just 180 minus 70 degree minus 36 degree, because this is angle sum of triangle, to give me 74 degrees. Done. And BDC, so now I know this is 74. Now I know the purple color is 64. And I will need to find this angle, BDC, BDC. So this one you just have to look at the whole big triangle. Angle BDC, 180 degree minus my 74 minus my 64, because this is again angle sum of a triangle. That will give me 42 degrees. We have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, please feel free to click on the subscribe button. Mr. Ryan Tan here. Always happy to share with you how to solve math problems. Hello everyone, welcome to this math video where we are given a rhombus and a straight line. Find the value of x and y. Okay, so the first thing that you should see is that I will have angle x, and you would need to know that angle x and angle BCD They are opposite angles of a rhombus, so they must be the same. Alright, so therefore I must first find my angle BCD lah. Oh, that is quite straightforward. Angle BCD is 180 degree minus my 68, because this is a straight line. Not forgetting the reason. And this will give me 112 degrees, and therefore x is equal to 112. Since we talk about value, I don't put units anymore. Okay, and this is because it is at opposite angles of a rhombus. Done. This is done. Let's take a look at y. Okay, for y, aha! Since it is a rhombus, the sides, these two sides are equal, meaning triangle BAD is an isosceles triangle. This is also equals to y. Agree? And therefore, I will be able to get my angle y quite easily. All I have to do is just to make sure that I'm going to use this property base angle of an isosceles triangle. So y is equals to 180 degree minus away my x. Oh, I need to erase it because I'm no longer okay. And the whole thing divided by 2, because I'm using the base angles of an isosceles triangle. And this will give me a value of 34 degrees. 34. We've come to the end of this video. If you like this video, please feel free to click on the subscribe button. Mr. Ryan Tan here. Always happy to share with you how to solve math problems. Hello everyone, welcome to this math video where we are given a kite. Once we have a kite, this is something for you all to take note of. I straight away know this is a 90 degree. And that is something that I'm going to indicate in the diagram itself. I'm just going to call this point M. So this one, please indicate in the diagram. Okay, once I have this, then I must first say angle CMD is 90 degree. This is because diagonals of a kite. Oh, spell wrongly, yeah. Are perpendicular to each other. Then, therefore, from here I will be able to get my x fairly quickly, because this is just a triangle that I'm going to focus on. So since they talk about value of x, then x will be equals to 180 minus 58, minus away my 90 as well. triangle, angle sum of triangle to give me 32. Okay. Let's move on to y then. Okay, so the next thing to take note of is that since this is a kite, if this is 124, this is also 124. So that is the first thing that you need to indicate. Angle ADC is equals to 124 degree because of the ABCD is a kite. Then, therefore, I will be able to get my ADB. ADB, this one. So angle ADB is 124 minus away the 58 down there to give me 66 degree, and of course this is also a 90 degree, so angle AMD is equals to 90 degree, diagonals of kite perpendicular to each other. And finally, I will be able to get my y. So my y will be equals to 180 minus away my 66 minus away my 90 to give me final answer 24. And this is angle, create some space here, and this is angle sum of triangle. We have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, please feel free to click on the subscribe button. Mr. Ryan Tan here, always happy to share with you how to solve math problems. Hello everyone, welcome to this math video where we are going to solve this problem. ABCD is a parallelogram. Lines AD and EF are parallel to each other. We are given a few angles. Find the value of P, Q and R. Again, they talk about value, so I won't use the degree. Let's start with P. Okay. So P will be quite straightforward. If this is 115, this will also be 115. Okay, so that will be my first working. Angle DFB, DFE is equals to 115 degrees because of the opposite. They are opposite angles of a parallelogram. And therefore, I will be able to get my P immediately. P is here. So the value of P will be equals to 180 minus 115. Adjacent angles on a straight line. So this will be equals to 65. That's the value of P. Okay. And do take note, ABCD is a parallelogram. That means This thing is also 115 degrees, so I can just make use of that straight away. Again, angle DCB is equals to 115 degree. Opposite angles of parallelogram. So my Q, which is here, is simply 115. Again, this is talking about value, so I never put units. Minus the 38 to give me a value of 77. And for R, for R is pretty straightforward already, isn't it? Because now I have a triangle. So value of R is 180 minus my P minus my Q. And this one is triangle, angle sum of triangle. 38. We have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, please feel free to click on the subscribe button. Mr. Ryan Tan here, always happy to share with you how to solve math problems.